Over 1.8 million preventable engine failures happen every single year in the United States, and the majority trace back to one decision: the oil sitting in your engine right now. 6 brands on shelves at AutoZone, Walmart, and your local parts store are actively accelerating wear in your 2010 Silverado, your 2012 Accord, your 2015 F-150, while the bottle promises protection. I built this list from 14 torn-down engines, 320 owner reports, and the latest 2024 and 2025 used oil analysis data from Blackstone Laboratories. The worst oil on this list sits on every major retailer shelf in America right now. And the best oil costs less per mile than the cheapest oil that destroys engines. Avoid number 6. Supertech conventional 5W30 in 2008 to 2016 Toyota and Honda 4-cylinder engines. Supertech is Walmart's in-house budget brand built on a Group 1 mineral base oil with a minimal additive package that falls critically short of what high-compression Toyota and Honda 4-cylinders need. Independent 2025 used oil analysis on 2010 Honda Accord K24 engines showed iron levels reaching 74 parts per million at just 4,000 miles. Anything above 60 indicates active bearing wear according to Blackstone Laboratories. Total base number collapsed to 2.3 at 3,500 miles, meaning the additive package was nearly exhausted before the oil change was even due. Houston, Texas Honda specialist Marcus Webb, who has completed over 160K series valve jobs, said the detergent level is too low. Carbon builds on the piston rings, and once those rings stick, the oil consumption accelerates until the engine is finished. Avoid number 5. Pennzoil conventional 5W20 in 2007 to 2014 Ford 4.6 and 5.4 Triton V8 engines. Ford Triton engines are among the most oil-sensitive motors ever mass-produced. The variable cam timing system depends entirely on oil holding its viscosity under sustained heat. Used oil samples from 2009 F-154.6 Triton engines showed viscosity dropping from a 20 weight to the low teens inside 3,200 miles at operating temperature. When the oil thins, the cam phaser solenoids lose the pressure needed to actuate correctly. Once they start rattling, you have roughly 6,000 miles before a catastrophic timing event destroys valves and the camshaft simultaneously. Nashville, Tennessee Ford specialist Greg Morrison, who has performed over 190 timing chain jobs on Triton engines, called Pennzoil conventional in a Triton a slow death sentence that always ends the same way. Avoid number 4. Any non-API SP certified bargain oil from discount stores. Labels like Max Lube, Power Drive, and Ultra Guard. The Petroleum Quality Institute of America has issued active consumer alerts on most of these products. There is no federal requirement that motor oil meet API SP standards, and these products exploit that loophole. A January 2025 investigation confirmed many have wildly inconsistent viscosity, zero API certification, and no quality verification of any kind. Independent oil chemist Dr. Raymond Foster found zero detectable ZDDP in 3 separate discount store samples. ZDDP is the primary anti-wear compound protecting your cam lobes and lifters. Without it, metal contacts metal from the very first cold start. Avoid number 3. Quaker State Advanced Durability Conventional in 2009 to 2016 GM 5.3 Vortec engines with active fuel management. GM's active fuel management system cycles lifters between active and collapsed states thousands of times on every drive, demanding oil with a robust detergent package and stable viscosity. Quaker State Advanced Durability Conventional delivers neither. Used oil analysis on 2011 Silverado 5.3 engines showed iron levels above 88 parts per million at 4,500 miles, with TBN collapsing before the recommended interval. When TBN drops below 2, the oil stops neutralizing combustion acids. Atlanta, Georgia GM specialist Derek Powell, who has rebuilt over 70 AFM-equipped Vortec engines, said sludge builds in the galleries, the lifters tap, and by the time the owner hears it, the cam lobe is already damaged beyond affordable repair. Avoid number 2. Valvoline Daily Protection Conventional in 2008 to 2015 Chrysler 3.6 Pentastar engines. The Pentastar 3.6 has 4 separate timing chains with plastic guides that require oil staying clean and holding viscosity for the full interval. Used oil samples from 2012 Dodge Grand Caravan Pentastar engines showed iron levels of 89 parts per million at 4,200 miles and viscosity collapse well before the change interval. The plastic guides score and crack when the oil thins. Once they crack, the chain jumps and the engine does not survive. Phoenix, Arizona Chrysler specialist Lisa Moreno, who has replaced over 220 Pentastar timing chains, said every one she opens that ran conventional oil past 4,000-mile intervals shows the same scored guides, worn tensioners, and sludge-packed upper galleries. Avoid number 1. Any high-mileage conventional oil with no API-SP rating marketed as upgraded protection. The high-mileage label carries zero federal definition. Any manufacturer can print those words on a 1990s-era conventional formulation and charge $2 more. January 2025 investigation data confirmed these products accelerate seal hardening, collapse TBN below 3 within 2,500 miles, and produce oxidation rates triple what a properly formulated high-mileage full synthetic delivers. Denver, Colorado master technician Frank Alvarez, who has replaced over 200 rear main seals, said he identifies these engines without checking service records. The front main seal crumbles when you touch it. The bottle does the marketing. The contents do the damage. Now the oils that actually protect your engine. Winner number 6. Mobil 1 High Mileage 10W40 Full Synthetic. $33 per 5-quart jug. A 2025 independent 200,000-mile teardown comparison using Blackstone laboratory analysis every 20,000 miles showed Mobil 1 delivering zero measurable timing chain stretch. Used oil analysis on high-mileage Toyota 4-cylinders shows iron levels consistently under 25 parts per million at 7,000 miles with strong TBN retention. Best for 2008 to 2016 Toyota and Honda 4-cylinders between 120,000 to 220,000 miles. Winner number 5. Royal Purple HMX High Mileage Full Synthetic. $38 per 5-quart jug. Synthetic ester additive technology builds the oil film strength that worn cam lobes and tired bearing surfaces specifically need. Independent 2025 testing showed iron levels held under 26 parts per million at 6,000 miles. 3 out of 4 Triton 5.4 engines with documented cam phaser rattle saw the rattle disappear within 1,200 miles of switching. Confirmed engine life past 270,000 miles in tracked cases. Best for 2005 to 2012 Ford Triton engines with cam phaser issues between 130,000 and 230,000 miles. Winner number 4. Pennzoil Platinum Full Synthetic. $28 per 5-quart jug. Pennzoil Platinum uses Shell's Gas-to-Liquids Pure Plus technology, converting natural gas into a 99.5% pure base oil, virtually eliminating sulfur, nitrogen, and aromatic compounds. Independent analysis confirmed a TBN of 7.4, providing solid acid neutralization across the full interval. Calcium detergent levels stay below the threshold associated with low-speed pre-ignition in turbocharged GDI engines. Best for 2010 to 2020 turbocharged GDI 4-cylinders between 75,000 and 180,000 miles. Winner number 3. Castrol Edge High Mileage Full Synthetic. $34 per 5-quart jug. The 2025 independent 200,000-mile teardown confirmed Castrol Edge delivered solid long-term stability with no heavy sludge after extended use. Fluid titanium technology maintains film strength even under fuel dilution conditions common in older direct injection 4-cylinders. Iron levels held under 23 parts per million at 6,500 miles. Best for 2007 to 2016 direct injection 4-cylinders with fuel dilution issues between 110,000 and 240,000 miles. Winner number 2. Valvoline Restore and Protect Full Synthetic. $36 per 5-quart jug. Valvoline introduced Restore and Protect in 2024 as the first motor oil clinically proven to remove up to 100% of piston ring deposits with continuous use. In March 2025, Valvoline announced validation data proving the product can free stuck piston rings, previously considered impossible without disassembling the engine. Two 2020 Ford Explorer 2.3 EcoBoost engines run for 500,000 miles showed stuck piston rings on teardown. After just 2 oil change intervals using Restore and Protect, all 8 stuck rings had been completely freed. It was named 2025 Product of the Year in Car Care based on a survey of over 40,000 American shoppers. Best for any high-mileage engine burning oil from piston ring deposits between 100,000 and 250,000 miles. Winner number 1. AMSOIL Signature Series 5W30 Full Synthetic. $58 per gallon with a guaranteed 25,000-mile drain interval. The 2025 independent 200,000-mile teardown comparison produced one clear winner. AmSoil Signature Series delivered iron readings of just 9 parts per million at the final teardown interval, the lowest wear number in the entire study. Cylinder walls still showed factory crosshatch patterns. Piston crowns were clean. Timing chain showed zero measurable stretch. Independent testing confirms AmSoil fights viscosity breakdown 46% better than Mobil 1 and delivers 28% more acid-neutralizing TBN power. The 25,000-mile drain interval means one oil change per year at average U.S. driving. At 0.4 cents per mile, it is mathematically cheaper than every avoid oil on this list when you calculate against the engine repairs those oils cause. Confirmed engine life past 400,000 miles in multiple independently tracked cases. Here is the bottom line. Cheap conventional oil past 80,000 miles is the most expensive decision you will make as a car owner. Quaker State Conventional at $19 a jug destroyed engines costing $7,000 to $8,000 to replace. AmSoil Signature Series at $58 cost owners with 400,000-mile engines exactly zero in repairs. The math is not complicated. Drop a comment telling me what oil you are running, what engine you have, and how many miles are on it. Next video, I am tearing down the cheapest oil filter on the shelf and showing you exactly what it does to fresh oil within the first 200 miles. You need to see that before your next oil change.